Welcome to Spiritual Guiding Light, Fire Signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So welcome. This is going to be your Rebel reading for the month of May. Take what resonates with you. Take what doesn't resonate with you. What doesn't resonate with you, store that in your safe deposit box. Use it for when you need to, especially when you have a deja vu or when you're at a standstill of needing to make a decision of going to the left or to the right, or to simply stand still moving forward. So let's just go ahead and start your reading. All right, Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation. As above, so below, Ashe. All right, fire signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. No, I'm not doing a water signs reading. I'm doing a fire signs reading, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. All right. Let's see. We have you are not giving too many cares. I'll allow you to read that yourself. Once it gets that focus. You are giving too many. This could be a sense of being attached. It could be advising for you not to engage in sexual activity because people you have you sexually adult with, even if it's a one-night stand, it holds you back because those people are those encounters attached to you, which brings more problems, more tension, more unnecessary expenses. For the most part, it's kind of like there's someone in the month of May whom pulls your strings, but for the most part, they're definitely an expense. It's like someone's trying to hold something over your head, but it's like you don't care because it's like you have the money, but at the same time, there's some type of awakening. I'm getting some kind of like setup type thing, and you catch on to that, but you catch on to that at the last minute. I'm getting that was the end of April coming into May, and now you're pulling your receipts, and you might be taking this person to court. For the most part, feminine energy, you are taking the stance of you reach your boiling point in the sense of you could have reacted, in the sense of going off or saying something that you don't mean, going out of your way to go tell someone something stops you, right? It could have hurted you in the process. The fact of it's kind of like, have you ever seen somebody get really, really mad and they cry because they love that person so much, or they just got to that point where they got fed up so much where those tears, I call those passion tears, genuine, pure-hearted tears. But for the most part, it's kind of like someone was experiencing that, or you're currently experiencing that, and you've reached that boiling point to where it's like, no, I'm not going to deteriorate myself. I'm not going to make myself sick. I am not going to allow everyone to live, and I'm sitting here in my feminine energy full of emotion where everyone else is living, and I'm getting the end result. It's kind of like someone says, hey, can I use your backyard to host a party? And you're like, yeah, right? And they use your backyard, right? And then the party's over and they leave all that shit for you to clean up, and they have no intention of cleaning that up. You clean it up, and then the next year comes, okay, sure. They do it again. The third year, you're like, nah, you can't have no party over here. And they're like, no, we'll clean up. And it's like, oh, okay. And then they do it again. This is that point where someone literally reaches their boiling point, and you make the good decision, or you're fighting to make that decision of putting things to rest and simply living your life, or putting neat, intentional words that need to be spoken to rest, because you've accepted for what is. I just want to say I'm proud of you, and I'm not blowing smoke up nobody's ass. That's a difficult thing to do, to sit there and keep allowing. And it's not that, yeah, that's what it is. You keep allowing. That comes to a halt. This is like someone now wants to get your opinion, your wisdom. It's like, nah, you're wasting my time. Be grateful. I don't feel like saying this specific cussing word, but I always tell you guys that when fucking is in it, it has to do with some kind of sexual activity, or sexual activity that's getting ready to happen, or someone thinking of sexual activity. Someone is literally saying, be grateful that I'm having sex with you, that I'm spending time with you. But for those of you rebels out there, this is more so, it's kind of like, I mean what I said, right? This is like someone saying, you got one more time to say something about me, or you got to go. And someone didn't believe you. So someone got kicked out of someone's house from running their mouth, or continues to speak up on somebody with false information. And what that was is that person didn't have a life without speaking that person's name. It's like that person couldn't say, oh, I look up to you, blah, 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 XYZ. This person uses this person's name or material things to make them feel superior, but yet it's not their stuff. I'm also getting someone is envious about somebody having a position. Someone got offered a position. I don't know, organization, group, job, you fill in the blank. It could also be in a relationship, especially if it's polygamy relationship. All right, fire signs, y'all got some stuff going on now. It says, you are being shady. Okay, 2 females could be going after a particular individual. And like I said, someone has receipts on somebody. Someone gets caught up here. Go to court. Let's see. You are being shady, eye for an eye. And someone goes toe to toe. And someone then finds to realize that someone is not stable, mentally stable. It's like someone, you know how some people get judged by smoking cigarettes? Like if someone is smoking a cigarette, more than 3 cigarettes within an hour, they're considered as a stressful person. And some people do smoke because that's just what they do. It has nothing to do with calming them. That's just something they do, right? It's no different than a person who just drinks hella fucking water. Just drinking water. They just in the habit just to say they drink fucking water. But anywho, this you being shady, someone is aware of someone's intentions before they even do it. Like I said, it's kind of similar to that scenario I gave you about the person using a person's house for an event, right? And they never clean up. This is like someone saying, come with me to this event. And you know, if you go to the party, to this event with this person's going to leave you. They always leave you. And you just know that this person is shady. It's kind of like, okay, say you pull up and you see this particular person. If they're surrounded by people, you already know that they're speaking negative about you here. All right, let's get overall. But for the most part, at the end of the day, rebels don't give a fuck anyways. I'm just saying. Rebels have emotion. Rebels have feelings. Rebels have heart over decisions. But for the most part, decisions over heart matters. You gotta really be important. Because even a rebel can disown their own children. Overall, for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we have you do you. Continue to do you in the month of May, Rebel. And I'm also getting you do. You don't have to go tit for tat, toe for toe, eye for an eye. It's kind of like, yeah, you do you. You've shown your true colors. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone in the month of May. Okay. We have adult dolphin delight. Pertaining to that court issue, the judge is definitely going to see favor. It's kind of like the judge saying, why in the hell did you waste your time even dealing with this? This is just to literally have documentation of whoever you take into court, because they're definitely an issue. They're a problem. Okay. The unveiling. And inner child. Yeah. Could be dealing with somebody very young. For the most part, you doing you could be healing your inner child in the month of May. There's going to be things pertaining to your past during as you. I don't know if it's like I'm getting from 5 years of age up into 18. Okay, you're going to have some types of revealing, and it's going to drive your rebel energy into like I don't give a fuck type energy, but it's not destructive. Okay, you're not going to be in your shadow rebel energy here. This is more so like you really feel like luck is on your side. You may even play the lotto, get a scratcher, I don't know, go play bingo, go play slots, something. You just doing you. All right. And that is your rebel reading, fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.